Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down...
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Ademola Lookman is a player familiar to followers of English football, Peter. And he's had a very interesting and varied career already, despite his relatively young age. I think he's...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Trostekong. That's really well cleared. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Lookman could try cutting inside. Real chance! And it's a goal! And Nigeria are ahead. That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. He had to read the whole situation as it developed.
Egypt are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Trezeguet. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Didi, Aina, Chukwueze, and here's Osimhen. Osimhen! He's missed, but not by that far.
Osimhen certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's played forward.
Marmoush really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It will be. Aina. Aina. Chukwueze. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Trezeguet. That's been drilled forward. Calmly anticipates. Iwobi. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Osimhen. Lookman. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Iwobi. Defending of the desperate variety.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And here's Marmoush. Lookman. Chukwueze. Trezeguet. Trezeguet forwards and with intent. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Aim forwards. And he's there to clear it. Nigeria have reclaimed it. It's Ndidi. And here's Chukwueze.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Trezeguet. That's really well manoeuvred. Chukwueze. Lookman. Ndidi. Ndidi played out towards the right wing. Chukwueze spreads it out wide. It's a loose ball. No foul, says the referee. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lookman. Aim forwards. Marmoush. Lookman. Lovely feet. Nigeria.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Yeah, Jim, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, crosses that are not carefully selected, but they are very effective.
Chukwueze, oh, good spread. Ndidi. Egypt are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Now it's Ndidi. And here's Chukwueze. Great defending, strong and determined.
Chukwueze really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Trezeguet. Spread out to the left. Egypt needing to chase the game already. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that is a little undercooked. Moved on forwards. Trezeguet. Mohamed Salah. Defending was strong and firm. And Didi is there, and he can get that clear. Chance here to counter. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Salah. And here's Marmoush. Clipped into space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's going to go a long way. That's the throw. And here's Mohamed Salah. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ndidi. Lookman. Iwobi. In it comes. And that's the keeper's ball. Trezeguet. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Succumbs to the pressure. Trezeguet.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the right. So what can they make of this? He can run onto that. Now it's Ndidi. Out to the right. Played out to the right. And Didi's cross. Cleared without complication. Crosses it in here. Aim forwards, and it's Salah. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lookman, who does have an assist to his name. Iwobi. Iwobi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Iwobi is offering a right smile there.
Marmouche. Trezeguet. Time to deliver. And that was very necessary. Osimhen. Wins the duel this time. Now it's Osimhen. Iwobi. Can he finish? Osimhen.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Played towards the other side. Trezeguet. Has a look and plays it forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Troost-Ekong. Lookman. Moved on forwards. Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. Troost-Ekong. And back to the keeper they go. Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bassi does really well to win the ball there. Aina. Troost-Ekong. Bassi. Lookman. That is good strength. Iwobi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Iwobi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bassi. That's a lovely, neat pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Mohamed. It's Salah!
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Lookman. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aim forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Moved on forwards. Clears it away. And it's Iwobi. Ndidi. Ndidi played out towards the right wing. He is just caressing the ball. Iwobi. Iwobi! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mohamed Salah. Quality ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Trezeguet. Oh, such a clever touch. He's there to get rid and claimed it back swiftly. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter. Ndidi. And he's heaved it away. Lookman. Lookman. Overhit and out of play. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And here's Marmoush. Wins the duel this time. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Serves up a cross. And back out it comes. Ndidi. And they can counter here. And it's Ndidi. Aina. Chukwueze. Iwobi. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. They've played it short. Gets it away. Aina. Done delicately. Chukwueze. Now it's Chukwueze. Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Driven forward. Aina. And it's played forward. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's straight offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Trezeguet. Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Marmouche. Chukwueze forwards and with intent. Iwobi. Lookman. Mohamed Salah did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Up towards the front line. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mohamed Salah. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lookman. Lookman goes on a charge down the left. Nice control. Aimed in towards... Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Lookman. That is lovely. Crosses it in. He's dealt with that well. Marmoush. Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Osimhen. Chukwueze. Lookman shifted upfield. Thinks one through. That has been knocked clear. Aina. Out of play for a throw. And it's Ndidi. Osimhen! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Hit into the middle. And the keeper has it. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Marmoush. Trezeguet. Chukwueze. Lookman. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Salah. Moved on forwards. Now it's Iwobi. Iwobi shifted upfield. Lookman flashes it across. The referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bit of a misjudgment. And it's played forward. Bassi, some resolute defending there. Goes for the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Trezeguet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. That has been cut short. He's on it, can he get away? Mohamed Salah. Trezeguet. Trezeguet. Delivered in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Chukwueze. Get a throw in. Lookman. Bassi. Looks to the other side. Trezeguet, now he's off and running. Bassi gets it away. It's a throw-in. Played into the middle. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. What a throw in. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Now it's Osimhen. Over to the left. And Nigeria can counter now. Lookman chips it through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mohamed Salah. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Trezeguet. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Lookman. Bassi. Trostekong. Bassi. Cuts out the pass. Trezeguet. Lobbed in behind. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's played forward. Aina. Chukwueze. And it's Iwobi. Iwobi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Iwobi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Trezeguet. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. That's really well manoeuvred. Bassi gets over and intercepts. Trostekong. Ndidi. Trostekong. Bassi shifted upfield. Driven forward. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Trostekong. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mohamed Salah, and he goes cross-field. Salah. Deftly away. Out for a throw. And it's lofted through here. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Chukwueze gets it clear.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Salah. Cross needs to be good. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Looking to break at pace. Ooh, a delicate chip through. That is a brilliant interception. Lookman is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. And the pass is intercepted. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Osimhen. Nice physical challenge. And it's played forward. Trezeguet is onto it in a flash. Showing good feet. Trezeguet. A chance to play it in.
Nigeria look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Nigeria have somehow to break through, though. Chukwueze. So who's he picking out? Chukwueze's cross. And he's there to clear it. Mohamed Salah. Egypt keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Iwobi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lookman. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Osimhen. Lookman. Iwobi knocks it out wide. Now here's the delivery. There are a few waiting for it. Mohamed Salah does really well to win the ball there. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got away. Wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. And he won't reach that. Aina. Lookman. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Marmoush. Trezeguet. And here's Marmoush. Looking for a decent ball in. Tries to get it clear. Chance for a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Plays it out wide. Clears it away. Now it's Trezeguet. Trezeguet. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Trezeguet. Can he deliver? Trezeguet. Lovely bit of skill. Trezeguet played out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. And they've got rid. That's a throw. Trezeguet. Oh, that's nice. And that's aimed into the middle. This is gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Gets rid without sophistication. And it's played forward. He's in plenty of space here. Time to deliver. Can he finish? Chukwueze. Aina. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Clearly not happy with that. Trezeguet. That's a lovely, neat pass. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Chukwueze. Osimhen in acres of space out wide. It's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, nice touch. Hit into the middle. And it's Ndidi. Ndidi. Played into the middle. And the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Looks to the other side. Now it's Trezeguet. That's a good run down the left. That's good play. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Chukwueze. Aina. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Chukwueze. Now it's Osimhen. And he's managed to get free. Very nicely done. Aina. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Does really well to win the ball there. Chukwueze. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Trostekong. Half an hour gone in the second half. Aina. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to get it clear. Spread out to the left. Now it's Trezeguet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Osimhen. Wins the duel this time. Mohamed Salah. Trezeguet, now he's off and running. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ndidi. Aina. Chukwueze. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chukwueze. That's very neat. Proves too strong. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. That has been knocked clear. Ooh, can he get onto this? Marmoush. Out to the left it goes. Ndidi. Now it's Osimhen. Well read, nice interception. Trezeguet shifted upfield. Bassi. Lookman. There's a probing ball. And the keeper has it. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Trezeguet. That's tidy. There will be a throw-in. Trostekong. Aina. Trostekong. Aina. Ndidi. Ndidi forwards and with intent.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That's really well manoeuvred. Lookman. Quality ball. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. It will be. Aina. Bassi. Bassi, gently done. Lookman, aim forwards. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Trezeguet. Good play on the left-hand side here. Can he deliver? That's very neat. Up he goes! Goal!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Egypt get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Aina. Chukwueze. Searching passes. There's the header! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
And it's played forward.
Egypt really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some...
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And it goes cross-field. Trezeguet looks to get on the end of this. That'll be a throw-in. Trezeguet, aimed in towards the centre. Big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Thinks one through, played into space out wide. And it's Salah. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Osimhen. Lookman. That's really well manoeuvred.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It will be. Moved on forwards. Lookman. Mohamed Salah. Played with finesse. That pass has been well intercepted. Trezeguet. Marmoush. He has found the way through. Tries to get it clear. Egypt have got it back and they'll have another go.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lookman on a charge down the left. Lookman. It's gone out for a throw-in. Trezeguet. Chukwueze. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mohamed Salah. Very nicely done. Here's the chance to cross. And here's Mohamed Salah. They are right into last chance territory. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Lookman shifted upfield. Bassi. Lookman. Lookman takes a look up, succumbs to the pressure. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. You might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, they were